and welcome. My name is Ruth Lopez and I am a fitness instructor, and today we are going to do an exercise for our upper body. Now, what is it going to consist of? It's going to be seated first, seated upper exercise, and we are going to work on our shoulders, we're going to work on our biceps, we're going to work on our triceps, and also a little bit of our chest, upper chest, and also our back and our back muscles, our traps. Okay, so for today, what equipment do you need? So all you need for today is a chair. Make sure that your chair is firm, and also 2 bottled waters. I am using 2 bottled waters today, but if you have dumbbells, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. I am substituting it for those that maybe do not have dumbbells. We can use 2 water bottles. If you don't have 2 water bottles, then you can use 2 cans, okay? And always, very important to have your water on the side. Always hydrate before, during, and after your exercise. It's very important to hydrate. Now, before we start, I am gonna say that you are welcome to use your dumbbells, but I will use my water bottles for this exercise. Make sure that your chair is nice and firm. And I'm going to explain to you, I have some blocks here, and these blocks are going to be counting the sets. So that way I won't forget and you won't forget, which set we're on. So if I'm going to say I'm going to do 4 sets. So let's start the first one, and I'm going to put a block down and you're able to see how many sets we have left, okay? Now, for this exercise, what we're going to do first, we are going to do our stretches. And then we're going to do a little bit of warm up, and then we're going to go straight into our exercise, okay, which is upper. Okay, so we're going to have a chair. Remember, when we're doing exercises on the chair, make sure your feet are on the floor, and your posture is very important. Make sure you are sitting up straight, not lounging, but with your shoulders nice and straight back, and always touching the floor, okay? Now, if you see, I am not sitting all in the way, but I am sitting about a little bit more than halfway of my chair, okay? So for the first exercise, for the first stretch, we are going to start with our neck, okay? So now, I want you to look to your right, just moving your neck. We're gonna start stretching. Okay, and very important, before we start our stretching, it is important to breathe. Remember, we inhale through our nose and we exhale through our mouth. So we're going to start inhaling and then exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Okay, so we're going to start with our first stretch. You are going to move your neck and look to your right, just your neck, not your body, okay? Moving my neck to the right, looking to the right corner. And now with my right hand, I am going to touch the top of my head and just lower, slowly. And now you should feel the stretch here in the back of your neck on the opposite side. If you don't feel it, readjust again and do it again, okay? So let's do it again one more time. So let's look to our right, and then just tap firmly, and then down, slowly, okay? Hold for a couple of seconds. Good, release. Now we're going to look to our left side. Look to the left side, and then touch the top, and then lower slowly. You should feel the stretch here on the opposite side. Breathing, release. We're going to do it one more time, okay? So we're going to look to our right and then tap down. These are very good neck exercise that it's my go-to, just because I get a lot of tension on my neck. Release. I let a lot of tension, so this is something that I do daily. Look to your left and then down. Very good. Release. Okay, so now we are going to put our head down, hold it, and then back. Hold it. Now forward, down, and then back. Forward, and back. One more time. Let's do this one more time. Forward, and then back. Very good. So now we are going to look side to side. So let's move our neck to the right. Now middle and left. Middle, right, middle, left. Very good. Middle, right. One more time. Middle and left. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to move our neck into a circular motion, but make sure you do it slowly. Let's start doing slowly. Remember, this is supposed to be something relaxing or stretching. Now the opposite way. Very good. Now you can feel some cracking, and that is normal. Okay, now relax. And now we are going to move to our shoulders. We are going to work a lot on our shoulders today. So let's stretch them really good. Okay, hands, one of our arm touching our elbow, and we're just going to stretch. We should feel the stretch on our shoulder, on our deltoids. And let's hold it there for a couple of seconds. Very good. Now we release, and then we're going to do the opposite. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Release. Very good. Now we're going to stretch it one more time. Our right arm. Stretch, stretch. Very good. You should feel it on your shoulders. Now release. Now one more time on our left side. Very good. Hold, hold. And release. Very good. Now let's cross our fingers together and out. Going forward. We're going to hold here for a couple of seconds. Okay, and now we're going to go up. If you're not able to go all the way up, if you're able to do this, if your range of motion is not that great yet, you can do it up to where you can, okay? Woo, stretching those back muscles too. Okay, back to front. And now up one more time. Release. Very good. Now we are going to do our shoulder shrugs. Let's go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Very good. Now let's go up, and we're going to hold it for a couple of seconds. Go up. Hold, hold, hold. Release. Very good. Now we're going to do it 2 more times. Let's go up. Shrug your shoulders up and hold, hold, hold. And release. Very good. Now one more time. Up, up. Hold, hold, and release. Very good. Now let's move them back. Back. Let's wake up those shoulders. Now forward. Very good. Relax. Okay, so now we are going to put our arms to the sides. And we are going to move our circles, small circles. We're going to do small circles. Very good. Now we're going to go back. We're warming up those arms, those shoulders. We're going to work on them today. Very good. Now we're going to do bigger circles, big circles. Slowly, gentle. Okay? Let's be gentle with our bodies. And now backwards. Big circles back. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to stretch a little bit of our legs, even though we're not going to work on our legs today, but let's stretch them a little bit. We are going to warm up, so we will use our legs just for the warm up for a little bit, but let's put one leg forward, and then if you can't touch the tip of your toes, then maybe touch either your knees or maybe your ankles, okay? So if you can do this, now in the other hand, I am using my hand for support, just so I won't fall forward, okay? Or if you can do this, even better, you get a better stretch on your glutes. So the deeper you go, the more stretch you get on your glutes and also your hamstrings. Breathe. Relax. Now we're switching to our other foot, the other side. Good stretching. Very good. Now we're going to open our legs a little bit wider, and we're going to touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, you can do up to here, then that's fine. I don't want you to go like this, but always make sure that your back is parallel. Good. Touch down, a little bit more down. If you stretch a little bit more down, you get more of the glute stretch and lower back stretch. Very good. Let's go up slowly, slowly, slowly. Now let's do that stretch one more time, okay? Let's go to our left side. Stretching our glutes, getting a little bit of our quads, our glutes, and our hamstrings, which are behind our legs, your hamstrings. Very good. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. Okay, let's relax. Now let's move to the other leg. Very good. Continue stretching. Hold your stretch. And release. Very good. Now we're going to do the middle. Middle, middle. Let's do our lower back. Wow. You can feel your lower back when you stretch. Your glutes as well. And release. Go up very slowly, slowly. Okay, so let's start our warm-up. Okay, the way we're gonna start our warm-up, we're gonna be seated. And we are going to move like if we're walking. So, let's walk. Knees up. And let's move our arms to the sides because we need to warm up those arms. Remember, we are going to do upper today. Always make sure your core is engaged so we can work those abs as well. Might as well, right? Very good. Let's keep on walking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, now let's do another warm-up where we open our legs, and I'm going to demonstrate. I am going to touch, like if I'm touching the floor, and then up. So this is how it's going to look. Down, up. Okay, so we can start. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Down and up. If you can't touch the floor, then that's perfectly fine. If you can just do this and up, then that is good too. Okay? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's start counting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do another, let's keep on warming up. Remember, we need to increase our heart rate, okay, in order to start with our exercise. Let's start walking. We're gonna walk one more time. We're gonna hold it here, keep on walking, moving our arms, swinging those arms. And now, we're swinging those arms, we're open our legs. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Very good, now close. Let's increase that heart rate. Very good, open. Close. Open. Let's hold it here for a couple of seconds. Very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. You can probably feel your heart rate already going a little bit more up. If you need to grab some water, please hydrate. Drink before, during, and after your exercise. It's very important to hydrate. Whew. Okay, now we're going to do the other exercise, which we're touching the floor and touching the sky. If you can't touch the floor, perfectly fine. Okay, everybody is in their own different stage and level, so you do what you can. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1. Down, up, down, up. We're gonna do it a little bit faster. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's start counting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's all get a drink of water before we start our exercises. Remember, it's very important to hydrate. Very good. Okay, so for today's exercise, remember I said if you have your dumbbells, perfect, get your dumbbells. But if you don't, we are working with water bottles today. Okay, for our first exercise, we're gonna do bicep curls. And I'm gonna demonstrate to you. This will be our first set. This is what we're doing. We're gonna put our hands to the side and we're gonna curl all the way up to our shoulders, like this. And we are not going to move. This is easy for me. No, we are going to make sure we control that exercise. Okay, so when we control it, so we can activate that bicep, right? Okay, let's start. Are we ready? Okay. Weights to the side, and let's start. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Remember, controlling. Make sure also that you're sitting nice and straight, engaging your core. And breathing. We're doing a lot of things at once, right? Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we are going to do our second set. Same exercise, second set. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Weights to the side. We start. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 Let's start counting. Okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, so we are going on our third set. We're doing 4, so we need 2 more sets. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Controlling. Up and down. Very well. Control. Make sure you're engaging the core. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We have 1 more to go. 1 more bicep curl. Who doesn't want stronger biceps, right? The more stronger our muscles are, the stronger our bones are. Waist to the side. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go to our second exercise. Our second exercise is very similar, and it's called the hammer curl. We are going to be doing almost the same, but we are going to put our weights to the side this way. Our wrist is neutral, like this, and then we're just gonna go up and down, up and down, okay? So are we ready? Weights to the side. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall, engaging the core to work our abs as well. We're gonna start hammer curls. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Remember, control. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We're gonna do 4 sets of these as well. Up and down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we're going to go to our second. Now this one, you could probably even feel it a little bit on your triceps. When we're going down, you can probably feel that you're working those triceps. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up and down. If the water bottles feel too light for you, and if this seems too easy for you, then maybe you guys need to get some dumbbells so you can feel. I still feel it even with the dumbbells, with the water bottles. But this will encourage you. Maybe you need to get some dumbbells, and maybe I would say start with 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Everybody's different at their fitness level. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're gonna do our third. Now, like I was saying, you can start small and then little by little. Once those weights are easier, then you could increase the weight, your dumbbells. That's how you know you're progressing. Ready? We're gonna start. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down, up and down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, so I think we have one more to go. Our last one for our curls, our hammer curls. Okay, let's start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, you can grab some water. You think you need some water, drink some water, hydrate. Now, for our next exercise, we're gonna do lateral raises. Lateral raises, we're still gonna use our water bottles or your dumbbells. You're going to put your weights to the side, and let me demonstrate. We're gonna go up and down. Controlling it, up and down. You can do a slight bend on your elbows, which is fine, like this. But make sure that you don't go past your shoulder. It has to be like this. Okay, I don't want you hurting your shoulder, so we're not gonna go past. Just like a letter T. We're gonna do letter T. Okay? Now we're ready. Let's put our weights to the side. And we'll start. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Always make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall, looking forward, not looking down, looking forward. Okay, what are we working here? We're working our shoulders, we're working our traps, the back of our shoulders, Very good. You can feel your shoulder blades. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to go to our second set. And we're going to do 4 of these, okay? Inhale, exhale. Very good. Guys are going to have firm arms by the end of the day, or tomorrow you're going to feel, because we're just doing upper today. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 This is good rhythm, okay? This is a good way to start. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we are going to do our third. We have 2 more of these to go, okay? Inhale, exhale. Okay, weights to the side. And we're gonna go up. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, so one more exercise, one more set. Okay, hands to the side. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now let's move our shoulders. Let's move our shoulders. Very good. Up and down, up and down. Now we're going to start with our other exercise. It's going to be similar. Okay, so our next exercise is similar to a lateral raises, but now we're going to do front raises. So I'm going to demonstrate. We have our weights to the side, on the bottom, to the sides, and then we're going to go straight up and down. Remember, we are going straight here, not above our eyes, but just here. Okay? Okay, so we're going to do 4 of these. Okay, ready? We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. We're working those shoulders. They're probably going to end up burning, but just shrug them, okay? Shrug your shoulders. If you need a break, you can go ahead and take a little break. Let's count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We are going to our next set. Inhale, exhale. Ready? Remember, make sure you're sitting on your chair, feet on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Very good controlling. Up and down. Good control. Remember, we want strong shoulders. We use our shoulders practically for a lot of things that we do at home, right? Even when we're cleaning, you know, when we're mopping, when we're sweeping, washing dishes, everything. Even to reach to go get something at the countertop on one of our cabinets. We want healthy shoulders. Let's count. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to go to our third set. We have 2 more of these to go. What are we working? We're working our shoulders. We are working even the back here, our traps. Ready? 3, 2, 1. up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We can start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. If you feel like they're burning, just shrug them a little bit. Shrug your shoulders up and down in circular motion. We have one more of these to go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Up and down, 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 up and down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now, for our next exercise, we are going to do bent over lateral raises. So I'm going to demonstrate to you. Make sure you are seated in your chair. I don't want you to lose your balance, but this is what we're going to do. You are going to flex your trunk like this. Your weights to the side, down. So if you can't go all the way down, then if you just want to lean a little bit, if you don't have a great balance, then don't go all the way down, okay? So if you could just do here, then that's fine. And this is where we're going to do the same exercise, lateral raises, but we're gonna try to activate a little bit more of our back muscles. Okay, so we're gonna go up and down, and then up, just like this. I don't want you to go like this. You don't want to hurt your shoulders. And we're going to do it slowly. And down, okay? Controlling it. Okay, so we're going to start with our first one. We're going to bend. If you can't bend all the way, that's perfectly fine. Where you are able, everybody has different limitations and different balance. So you decide, you know your body. Okay, and we'll start. 3, 2, 1. Up and down, up and down. Now, when you're in this angle, you can actually feel your shoulder blades working, right? I feel my shoulder blades already working. Let's count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's do one more of these. One more. Whew. Well, we have 2 more. 3 more, actually. Okay. Ready? Let's get in position. Okay. Weights down. And don't look up. I don't want you straining your neck. Just when you're like this. And also, I don't want you to hover, like, make sure your back is nice and straight, parallel. Okay. And then make sure you're looking down, not up. And we'll start. Let's get in position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Very good. Up and down. Make sure those shoulder blades are being activated back there. Those back muscles. Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Very good. Okay, we have 2 more of these to go. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's bend a little. Okay, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Remember controlling that weight. Okay, up and down. Very good. Up and down. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We have 1 more of these to do. One more. Working those back muscles on top, your traps and your shoulder blades, shoulders. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Woo. Okay, so for our next one, we are going to start working on our triceps. Okay? Triceps, the back of your bicep. Triceps, okay? So now I am going to move my chair to the side, that way you are able to see me. Maybe a better angle. Okay. And these are called tricep extensions, okay? And I'm gonna demonstrate for you. And we are going to do the same. We are going to lean, but we are going to start with our weights here on top. And let me demonstrate what we're going to do. You're gonna work on your triceps and we're gonna go back. And then forward and back. So you're bending at your elbow, okay? Make sure weights are by your chest, here to the side, and then back. Forward and back. Okay, so we'll start with our first set. Let's get in position. Make sure you bend a little bit. Weights here. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Very good. Now let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now let's do our second set. We are going to do 4 of these, 4 sets. Ready? Let's get in position. Woo! Okay. 3, 2, 1. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Remember, I'm not going here, not in front of my face, but here on my chest. Very good. We can start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we're going to do our third set. We have 2 more of these to go. You can feel it out on your triceps. Very good. Get into position. Okay, weights to the side. 3, 2, 1. Back and forward. Make sure you're controlling that weight. I don't want to see this. No, we're controlling it. We're working on our form. We don't want to hurt ourselves, so form is very, very important. We can start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We have one more, our last set of the tricep extensions. Very good. If you need to get a drink of water, go ahead, get a drink of water. Okay? Whew. We can start in 3, 2, and 1. Back and forward. 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 Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, for our next exercise, we are going to do a dumbbell bent over row. So you are going to have your dumbbells or your water bottles, And let me demonstrate. This is what we're going to do. We are also going to bend at the waist. But this is what I want you to do. Put your dumbbells to the side. And we're going to go up and down. Up and down. Okay? Make sure you bend at the elbow. Back. Like if you're going to hit somebody, like you're going to hit them with your elbow. Okay? So we'll start. Get into position. Very good. Okay, now we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up, down, up and down. Up and down. Make sure you're always controlling that weight. Up and down. Up and down. Very good. Let's start to count. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to our next set. Same exercise, next set. We're almost there, okay? Okay, so we are going to start. Let's get ready. Lean forward. Remember your back, I don't want you to be like this. Shoulders are up. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Remember, like I said, like if you're gonna hit somebody in the back of you and would elbow them, right? Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to go to our other next set. Same exercise, next set. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Lean forward. Weights to the side. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. You can feel it on your shoulder blades, on the back. Then you're doing it correctly. Okay, we're going to do our last one, okay, for this exercise. Woo. If you need to grab some water, go ahead and grab some water to drink. Okay, let's bend. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. 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 Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And release. Okay, for our next exercise, okay, let me move my chair so you guys can see me. Okay, for our next exercise, we are going to do a seated chest press. So let me demonstrate. We're going to have your weights. We're going to lean back. But I am not going to sit all the way, but I am going to slide and kind of sit on the edge of the chair. Okay? Make sure your back is on the back of your chair, on the backrest. And let me demonstrate. This is what we're going to do, which is chest press. So we're going to work on our shoulders as well, but also on our chest. Okay, let me demonstrate. This is what we're going to do. Make sure your feet are on the floor, and you're going to go look up and go up and down, up and down. Okay, so we are going to start with our first set. We're going to do 4 of these as well. This will be our last exercise. Okay, woo. Ready? Let's get ready. Our weights ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. We're pushing. Push those weights up and then down. Push and down. So this is a push movement. Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Whew. We're going to our next set. Okay, our chest press. And this is a push movement. We're pushing, right? Okay, let's get ready. 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Push, down. Push and down. Push, down. Push and down. Very good. Let's count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We have 2 more of these to go. 2 more. And we're almost done with our upper exercise. Okay, we're leaning back, inclining into your chair. Now up, and let's start in 3, 2, 1. Push and down. Push and down. Push and down. Very good. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's get ready for our last set. This will be our last set. Very good. Let's lean back to your chair. You need to grab some water. Go ahead, grab some water. Let's set up. Leaning back to our chair. Not looking forward, looking up in the ceiling. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Up and down. Pushing forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. That is the end of our exercises for our upper. So let's put our weights down. And remember, we are going to do our stretches. It's very important to do our stretches. Okay, we're going to start with our neck. Let's inhale and exhale. Now this is supposed to be more relaxing, and we are going to focus on our breathing as well. Breathe. We need to lower our heart rate. Okay, now let's start with our neck. We're going to go look to the right and left. Right and left. Maybe you feel a little tense because we did work on upper body, so maybe that neck is a little tense. So let's move side to side slowly. Okay, now relax. Now we're going to go back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Good. One more time. Back and forward. Now I'm going to do my favorite neck stretch. Which one is it? We're going to look to the right, our hand to the top, and slightly lean it towards the right side. Down. Woo, I feel the stretch back here. Very good. Let's hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's look to our left side slowly, and the top of my head, I'm touching the top, and then leaning it slowly. Very good. Now let's count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do that one more time, okay? Let's look to the right, down. Very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now to your right. Only moving your neck. Down. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now let's move it into a circular motion. That should feel very, very good. Okay, now let's do the opposite side. Circular motion, opposite side. Very good. One more time. Very good. Okay, so now we are going to stretch our shoulders, okay? We're gonna go, let's do up, hold, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Very good. Release. Now we are going to do the same stretch that we did earlier at the beginning of our exercise. Now we can feel how tight our muscles are, right? Because we worked on our shoulders a lot today. Very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Now, hands forward. And then hands up. One more time forward. Good. And up, up, up. Very good. Release. Okay. So now we are going to move, and we're going to stretch touch the back of your chair and your leg and turn. We're going to move a little bit of that upper back and lower back. We've been sitting for a while. Very good. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And we are going to move to the other side. Getting that stretch on our shoulders as well. Let's start to count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Now we are done with our exercise. Let's do a couple of more breathings. Let's inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and we are done with our exercise. Thank you for joining me for today for an upper exercise, seated exercise. My name is Ruth Lopez, and I am your fitness class instructor. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye.